Major update, guys. Peculiar the pepper soup girl is officially free after it was established that the 6 people she was accused of killing with a plate of pepper soup actually died from generator fumes.
There's something in this world. Social media. Hey! In just a twinkle of an eye, a wrong narrative can destroy somebody's life. Just pray that while they spread it, at the end of it ends in praise. Because, can you remember that girl, the pepper soup girl? That pepper soup thing, it made news on social media everywhere. Facebook, the whole social media was on fire. People were doing skits regarding to that. Just for me to get up this morning and find out that they were all false informations manipulated by one single human being. For what reason, I don't know. Anyway, guys, watch the video. Watch for yourself and see how dangerous this generation is. This generation can... Shut up, let me not talk.
In October of 2024, we covered the story of a 17-year-old girl in Auchi, Edo State, who was accused of attempting to kill her ex-boyfriend with a plate of pepper soup, only to end up killing 5 other people as well. We saw a video of her being arrested by the police and a crowd of people, angry mob, attempting to lynch her while throwing crosses at her. For almost 3 months, we waited for this update. I personally was trying to get to the Edo State Police to see what the update would have been, but I guess the case was under investigation because a good Samaritan who saw the story on the social media stepped up to see how he could come and be her defense. I don't think the case ever went to court because the investigation eventually concluded through an autopsy that some of the victims actually inhaled carbon monoxide that came as a result of the generator they used the night before they were found dead.
I don't know anything about the pepper soup. I did not cook pepper soup that day. The boy that died, his best friend is in Japan, posted me wanted. It was my friend that screenshotted it and showed me that anybody that see me will give the person 500,000. And they said I'm the one that poisoned them. So we're now going to the police station to report. On our way going, the same agent as Japan and his friend now blocked the road. And they said they want to kill me, that I'm the one that cooked pepper soup.
Counsel to the accused, Ibude Osawoyi, said he decided to pick up the case after being convinced by some friends, mostly human rights activists, and discovered that the girl was framed, a situation that made DPP let her go since the death of the boys was attributed to generator fumes.
And I need you all to put in mind that the generator fume was a possibility. It was something that people speculated at the time. It was originally suspected that those people died from generator fumes. When their bodies were found the next day, nobody thought of them being poisoned. The narrative was that they may have died from generator fumes. However, we got to learn that somebody, the friend of one of the deceased at the time, was the one who started the rumor that the young man's ex, who happened to be the young girl Peculiar, had prepared a whole flask of pepper soup for him, and he, in his conviction, believed that she poisoned them and caused their death. And from then on, the crowd of people went with that story. They went with that narrative. It made sense. There was a story that they broke up with her. She did not like it, and she was jealous of the new girlfriend, and so she did what she did. And people took petrol and fire to her house to burn her mother, to burn their property. If not for the intervention of the police, this young lady would have been dead. And the truth, we may never know. Now, although some people on the internet are saying that they don't believe it, that somebody has paid, it's always the thing with you people. They always feel like one narrative suits all. Like it's got to be the same story you heard from the first day that should be maintained. Things change, stories develop. There's always going to be new information and new details, and especially when there is an investigation ongoing. An autopsy was eventually done on some of the victims. Now, you could also recall that in as much as there were 6 people, about 1 or 2 of them were buried almost immediately. However, I guess the police needed just a few of their samples to be sure of what killed them. And it turned out that they all suffered from the carbon monoxide inhaling, and that is what they believe caused their death. There was no sign of pepper soup in their stomach, so all the odds were in the young girl's favor. And I actually believe it. I don't believe she killed them. I just needed for this story to come out. Just unfortunate that the whole world already feels differently about her. Hopefully she comes back to a normal life. At least she'll be coming back to TikTok with 100,000 followers and millions of views. Hopefully we get to apologize to her, or maybe she will just take it in good faith.